what time it is? It's time to be with Jimmy G and the place to be. Talking about the good, the bad, the awesome, where we review all sorts of stuff, pop culture, mainly Transformers and Star Wars, but sprinkled in with a little bit of everything else. So today we got some really cool stuff. So in these vlogs, if you haven't guessed, it's usually my first reaction to things. And so if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you can get notified of all the awesomeness. And if you've been here before, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just a few quick housekeeping rules. Well, not rules, a few housekeeping things. We do have some giveaways going on. So our 300, our Universal Studios, and our Transformers Mystery Box for June giveaway. I'm going to put a link to all those videos in below, so make sure you enter those. We are currently sitting at 330 subscribers. Yay! We're almost at that 400 mark, so let's try to get there and then next the world. But thank you all for all of y'all's support and love. I can't do this without y'all. I would just be a mumbling idiot talking to a camera. Wait a second, I am a mumbling idiot talking to a camera, but at least you're on the other end listening to this mumbling idiot talk to a camera. So today we got something very special for you. As I said, all things Transformers, Star Wars, sprinkled in with some pop culture. Today is More Than Meets the Eye Day. It is a Transformer. It is one that just came out that I was so glad that I found. One at my local Walmart. I know people have been waiting for this one, and so here it is. It is the Armada Megatron from Transformers Legacy Evolution. And so this just came out for some places. Like, I had this up on pre-order from Amazon, and it said it wasn't going to ship till August, but Walmart has them. So if you're looking for this, go to your local Walmart and see if you can find it. And you're going to have to dig through some of those other boxes. That's what I had to do. I had to dig through Galvatron. I had to dig through Blitzwing. And there he was, like a beacon of light saying, "Jimmy, take me home," was Megatron. And so Transformers Armada, I haven't really gotten a chance to really watch and dive deep into. It was kind of out of my Transformers phase as I was growing up, but this is a pretty BA figure right here. And so I am actually going through Transformers Armada right now. And of course, y'all know your fellow Autobots, Optimus Prime and Megatron are in that, as well as a few new ones like Hotshot. But Micromasters play a big role in Armada. But this is a really cool thing, so I can't wait to open it. So come with me as we move the camera and show you a little bit more about the box and give you my first reactions out of the box. As you can see, it is still sealed. I have not unsealed this box, so it is still sealed for waiting for your viewing pleasure. Oh yeah, Megatron is mega fun, so let's do this. So here we are at the table with you can see my chin a little bit and all of me sitting behind here, but there is the box with good old Megatron on the front. So let's take a closer look. That is some beautiful artwork. And this Megatron turns into a, guess what? What every Megatron turns into, a tank. And so I hope one day that we get a gun for Megatron. I don't care if it's a space gun, just give me a gun. I'd like to have a gun. But here he is. He looks really cool. I love the big old antlers, I like to call them. But there is the side of the box with some of the other figures that are shown there. The back of the box, which shows him in his robot mode as well as his tank mode. And it takes approximately 23 steps to transform him. Let's hope that I can do it and follow along with the instructions. As you all know, I'm a pretty novice at transforming these things, so they take me a little time. And then that side has Megatron one more time. The top says Legacy Evolution, and the bottom has all your warnings. So if you're a kid, please don't eat this, and let's have some fun. This is for 8+, but you know what? Add a 30 to this, and that's who's mainly buying this figure. So or a 20 or a 10. So 8+s are not buying these things because they don't have the money to buy them. They need mama to buy them. But all of us who love our childhood and miss our childhood, we're getting these figures. So let's get him out of the box with good old trusty Wesley Snipes to give us a hand in opening this package. So opening the box now, cutting the ribbon. It's not ribbon, it's tape. So we're gonna open this up. I used to fast forward through this stuff, but I know some of y'all like the box opening. It's like, oh yeah, get it out of the box. Oh, some more tape. Jimmy, stop joking and start opening. There we go. I try to keep the box in pretty good shape because just in case I ever want to resell this or get rid of it, I know a lot of people like to have the box. Awesome! So, a couple things about this Megatron. This is Hasbro's frustration-free packaging. You're right, it is frustration-full. But it is there, right there with the package. So he's still in there. We got the instructions kind of right here too as well. So let me see if I can cut old Meggie out of here. Wesley Snipes is getting a little dull in his old age. I gotta replace the blade with Mr. Ali. Get it? Get it? Get it? There we go. And so let's see, what else do we got? We got this thing here. I think it's part of the cannon. There we go. Let's put that all to the side. Oh yeah, so there's not a lot of stuff with this bot, but that is okay because he is a gun in himself. Let's put that on. So there he is. In his tank mode. So this is the first time I pulled out a Transformer that was in their vehicle mode. Typically I pull them out and they're in their robot mode and I get them transformed into vehicle mode. This would be exciting to transform them from vehicle mode into robot mode, but very cool. So take a closer look. You can kind of see really cool details. I got the turret. It doesn't go all the way around. I think it gets caught up on something there, but that's okay. But there's the turret. You can see that beautiful Decepticon logo. There's all sorts of pegs all over this guy. So I wonder if they're going to be releasing mini-cons to add on them. So if you ever watch Transformers Armada, we know that there are mini-cons that can power these guys up because that's what they're after. They're after those mini-cons that left Cybertron. There's the back, the other side, the bottom side. And we all saw the butt of Megatron there. But overall, pretty solid figure. You can see his face is right here on this. But I really dig the color. I love the way it looks. I love the way you lie. And this is pretty rocking. So it does roll. It has wheels to roll it. So it's not just relying on the tread. And so boom, 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 boom. So yeah, I'm going to keep him in robot mode, but I wouldn't mind if I ever had disposable income. You're like, Jimmy, you do have disposable income because you're buying toys. To get another one of these to kind of keep in tank mode. That's really, really cool. So I got a couple vehicles to compare him to. So first of all, I got Magic Square's Heavy Gunner or Brawl. So it's a legend size vehicle. So you can kind of see just the immense size of Megatron here. You can take a look at the front. And I really wanted to make this a tank showcase for the vehicle. So I got another tank to show you. And as you guess it, it's his other leader class buddy that you can get from Transformers Evolution, Blitzwing. So Blitzwing's a triple changer, but you can see how much taller or bigger Megatron is. I mean, look at the turrets themselves. I got turrets syndrome. So look at those turrets themselves. This one's a lot bigger, longer. This one does a good job at staying compact, but man, he looks cool. I can't wait to transform him and try him out and hopefully not get frustrated like I did with Scourge, which I'm gonna have to give a second shot to try to get that done. I gotta build my courage back up. But overall, first impressions in vehicle mode, I think this guy rocks and or rolls. And so really, really excited. I think Hasbro, these Armada figures, you're doing a really good job. I mean, we only got two. We got Megatron, and well, we got three: Megatron, Starscream, and Hotshot. But kudos to y'all. You get a good thumbs up of approval from me. So let's get him transformed and see him in robot mode. Got my trusty instructions to help me out because Jimmy G can't figure it out on his own. So we're gonna figure out this robot and get him into actually figure out this tank hole here. Go figure out this whole tank hole here and get him into a whole robot mode and make them all pretty and stuff. So let's do it. robot mode. Look at this beautiful big boy. He was not as difficult as I thought to transform him, but he does have some other steps to do other kind of cool weapony things that you can do with him. And so we're going to figure that out here in just a little bit. But look at him. He's awesome. So let's take a closer look at this guy. So there is his face. I love the red in the eyes there. Just the stoic look that he has. Very, very cool. The Decepticon insignias, those are awesome. I love these right here. These are like his 80s shoulder pads that he has. These are really, really cool. And then from his feet are there. And then the back, of course, you have his big gun here. And this gets some usage here in just a little bit. And I'll show you how this guy works. But overall, very, very cool. And so from an articulation standpoint, these go like, you can go like this, make him do the funky chicken. His arm does move up. It does move out. You can twist it, as you can see there. But not any, I can't turn it any further than that right there. So if I wanted to have him, you know, do a cool hands up in the air, I can't get that to move. But I can have kind of a nice little pose like that if I wanted to. Legs wise, you can do the Jean-Claude right there with the splits on this. Let's see if we can Karate Kid this baby. We have good old more than 90 degrees. We got, there we go. We got a 90-degree bend there. Leg goes out like so too as well. So if I wanted to sweep the leg, Johnny, we can. So we can Karate Kid this dude, make him, I can't keep him standing this way. I wonder if I can if I move this turret. No, it won't let me. Maybe if I move it this way. Nope. Yeah, balancing issues. But yeah, some really, really, really cool articulation, especially in the feet. Now the waist, you can swivel all the way. Do we have an ab crunch? Nope. I think just the nature of the way this is built, we're not able to crunch his abs. And so he is the way he is. So from a leader class figure, not as much articulation as we've seen in some of our other figures, but very cool nonetheless. I really dig him. So let's bring in some other bots to take a look at how he compares to other guys. So we'll set him to the side right here. Let's go with a good old G1 who's got some dust. And we can see that this leader class stands heads above this Voyager class right here. So he's a little bit bigger, so to speak. Both of them very intimidating looking, but he is a little bit bigger there. Let's throw in a Voyager class Optimus Prime. So let's move you to the side right there so you can kind of see from a comparison. I can't wait to get the Armada Optimus Prime. I know some of y'all already got him. Amazon's being slow, so I'll get him when I get him. But here is the G1 or Earthrise Optimus Prime. So we'll move you out of the way. Let's show you with an Armada figure. Here we got Armada Starscream. There we go. Wherever there's a Megatron, there's always going to be a Starscream. So there's that. And then last but not least, we have a masterpiece Optimus Prime. So you can see how much bigger he is compared to Megatron. And then our little core class Optimus Prime right there. So there is the family stone. Let's put them all in. Let's get an album cover going here. Come on over here, Maggie. Boom. There we go. You're blocking me. So get out of my way. Move. You go that way. You go this way. I'm not going to push you. You're too much bigger. I'll just move myself. That's not how Optimus talks, but That's how I talk. So, yeah, very cool. Let's do some other kind of cool kind of poses here. I believe this gun kind of comes around. So let me see if I can figure that out and come back to you guys in just a moment. All right, figured him out. Got him in his weapons mode. No wonder why he doesn't need any guns. He is a big gun. Junior high me is going a little crazy right now, but adult mature Jimmy is. This looks pretty cool. Like, feel the wrath of my waist gun. I love it. This is really cool. Now, you can give him an arm cannon right here where you can take this hand, fold it in, and the front part of this actually comes off to replace his hand. So you can do that if you wanted to, but look at this. This is cool. Let's see if I can make him like stand and go like, you know that bathroom pose where you have to really go. I'm sorry. Junior high Jimmy, go away. Adult Jimmy, stay here. But this is what happened in the cartoon. So Armada Megatron, look at that. That is awesome. That is too cool. I don't know. I might keep him in this pose. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you like it better in tank mode, in robot mode, or big freaking gun mode? You let me know. But I think I may keep him this way because he's my toy. I can play with him however I want. Just like if you get him, you can play with him however you want. Just play with your... Yeah, no, sorry. I'm not going to say it. Kids, watch this thing. The interesting thing is the waist, this part right here, is on a swivel. That this is how it comes around. So at first I couldn't get it to move because the legs and everything were moving, but this can move independently to bring that gun around. So that is awesome. So I'll tell you what, let's get back together for some of my final thoughts on this guy. And is he a buy or is he a, pass him up? You all probably can tell where I'm leaning right now. Not leaning to the left or leaning to the right. But yeah. So Megatron, if this is like this for 4 hours or longer, consult your physician. Jimmy, stop. All right, we'll come back together for some final thoughts. And we're back to my ugly mug. So final thoughts on Armada Megatron. Bring him in with his BA gun. This is all that America should be. America, land of the freedom, real man of genius. Yeah, love it. I think I'm going to keep him in this mode because he needs to be ready to shoot anything that comes his way. So, but really love it. Now, my couple complaints, they're very minor for me. First of all, articulation. Not a lot here. Not a lot here. I wish I had an ankle rock on this baby, because then I can really get him in some poses. Maybe I missed a step or something, but the footsies don't move too much. So I wish we had some footsies on this. But other than that, those are my two minor complaints. Really love this figure. This is the Evo Fusion that they talk about for for their marketing gimmick for it. So Hasbro, really good job. I love these Armada figures. I need to start watching the cartoon again and get back into that so I can see more about that. But overall, as you can see, as you're seeing right now with some of the footage, really cool, really cool tank mode, really cool robot mode, his alt mode here. He's awesome. He's awesome, plain and simple. That's all I got to say about him. He's awesome. I want to keep him. I want to hug him. I want to call him George. I wish I could get another. So how about you? Are you going to keep him in tank mode? Are you going to keep him in regular kind of stoic robot mode? Or are you going to keep him in this gun mode here? So where he's always, Megatron's always ready for action. Too much, Jimmy. Quit it. Quit it. But anyway, really cool figure. I can't wait to try out the Armada Optimus Prime to see how that looks so we can go along with the Armada Megatron and the other Armada figures. And I hope they release some of the mini-cons that we can attach to these guys to make them more powerful, to make them more bigger, to enhance their abilities. But thank you all for listening. Thank you for putting up with my junior high-ishness and my silliness today. But we'll tune in next time when we open something else awesome. So y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome now. We'll talk to you later.